Hey everyone, I'm back with a special video today. This is the 2K pieces for 2K subscribers celebration milestone video. About that puzzle a long time ago, guys, almost at the start. When I started the channel, I went shopping at Toys R Us and they had a sale. All Ravensburger puzzles were 30% off. So I bought 3 Ravensburger. One, I bought the gradient, the crypt gradient, one of my favorite puzzles of all time. And then I bought a 1,000 pieces challenge for the 1,000 subscribers milestone. It was also a Star Wars puzzle, super hard. And I got this one at the same time, 2K. I said if I ever reach 2,000 subscribers on the channel, that will be my celebration. So here we are, guys. I did it, and I absolutely love that puzzle. If you think about it, it's kind of a big gradient puzzle for the top half because it goes from purple to pink to orange to red to purple to blue to black. So yeah, the top half is a whole gradient, and the bottom half is like a busy image, like a bunch of characters, and then you got the stairs at the bottom. So it's a very interesting image. And how do you tackle this? So yeah, like when you do busy images, you would pick pieces and try to see what they are and then place them. But then when you do a gradient puzzle, there's a bunch of patches with very few details, but it's just really, you go with the color gradient. So it was challenging, but again, like I said, about 25 hours. 2,000 pieces is a lot. I didn't remember. I started my journey with a 2,000 pieces, and I thought it was a lot of pieces. And I was a beginner. I've been messing around, playing with the pieces way too much. I learned a lot in the last 2 years, and I guess my toolbox of tricks and strategies is more developed now. So probably I wasted way less time. I had better strategies for this one, but it's still big. It took the whole table so much that I had to unassemble or disassemble a top part just to have my camera stand is really flush with my table. So yeah, huge puzzle, and I thought it was interesting to start and end with a 2,000 pieces Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I was born with Star Wars. It's a great franchise. They keep releasing a bunch of new movies and series. They never stop. So it's a great universe. I want to show you guys how I did that one. But before we do that, just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. 2K, 2 years. Been a great adventure for me, the YouTube channel. The hobby is insane right now. There's so much. So many new brands, so many images to choose from. It's insane when you go shopping online. It evolved a lot. I've been missing out all my life pretty much. Like, I did puzzle a little bit as a kid, but just came back to it like 2 years ago and discovered a whole new world. So yeah, I love it. Thank you guys for being a part of it. Let's go into the time lapse. So again, 2,000 pieces is a lot. Like, sorting 2,000 pieces is not my favorite part of puzzling. It's the sorting at the start, but I did a bit of a gradient strategy. So top left, you have the light purple. Middle on top, you have the red to orange and white, because there's not much white. It's mostly the middle of the explosions or whatever. Top right is the black and blue, dark blue. And then at the bottom on the left, you have like characters or unique pieces. Middle, the stars, the light purple. And the bottom right is the edges. Guys, an hour and almost 10 minutes to go through 2,000 pieces. So yeah, over an hour already, and we're starting with the frame. I thought it was a good start. And not too crazy, this one. I know it's big, but there's just a few black pieces, a few red to orange transition on top, and the stairs at the bottom, like, they're pretty unique, so you know what you're working with. I started with the top right corner. I went with the tray that has all the black pieces. They were pretty much all sorted, so I just lay them on the foam board, sort by shape immediately, so it helps a little bit when you're looking for a specific shape. And yeah, slowly working on that top right corner. There's a few lines that you can see, a little moon, like diagonal lines also that are part of the ship, and also like the white lines, a little bit of a blue also, like reflection or whatever. So yeah, interesting. Top right corner is almost done. I'm missing like 2 pieces. I don't know where they are, but working on the light blue. These pieces were also sorted like on the blue tray. There are some really light blue pieces and almost going to white. So I was able to do that pretty easy, I would say, but still pretty long. There's a lot of pieces. You see, I'm at 3 hours and a half right now. So now it's like where you start getting stuck. When the easy stuff is done, like the light blue, the dark black, then it's just like a million pieces are just different shades or different gradients of blue. I did find one of the unique gradient, which is like some of like darker light blue, but still not enough. There's too many pieces. I just got stuck there. I like don't know what to do now. It's just don't want to say I was giving up, but I didn't know where to go. So I just said, you know what? Just go for the red. The red also is like more unique, and there's some gradients going from darker to pink maybe, and also going to orange, kind of. It's like a red orange, and then going to light orange and white. Interesting, not super easy, but you got lots of stuff to help. These little white lines definitely helping, because there's some thicker ones, some thinner ones, some are more like dots, and then the gradient going to purple on the right and the left. It helps a little bit. Still it's a lot of pieces. Like I said, we're almost at 6 hours now, but I'm having fun with that part. As you can see also, I split the puzzle in half. I didn't connect the edges, and it's got like I got the top half and the bottom half. So I think it's easier for me to work like that. The stuff I'm working on the top part is closer to me like that, so I don't have to go up or bend my back or having my arms extended too much. So I just pull it towards me and work on it like that. Now working on again, I got stuck a little bit. When it gets to the white part in the middle, I just cannot assemble the pieces, so I go under the white, going to the orange, going back to from orange to pink to red. And that star on the left, it's like a circular shape that is a bit light purple. Some gradients again because you got chips on it, but it's the like the transition, it's definitely clear line that is doing the Death Star. And then the ship, you got little details, so it's different. Like it's purple pieces, but they have these details, so you can differentiate the Death Star from the ship. Again, like sharp lines going from dark purple to very light purple suddenly. So interesting, and it's been like a challenging part now. Again, so many pieces. You see my foam boards. Been working a lot with the foam boards for that puzzle, and more foam boards than usual. I usually work with a few, but at some point I have, like right now I have 5 foam boards on the table at the same time. Something I learned as a beginner is flip over the pieces once and don't put them back in a bucket or a tray after that. And also what I've been doing with that puzzle way earlier than I used to is sorting by shape super early, because there's so many pieces. At some point it's gonna help. At some point you're gonna have like a shape on the table that you know you're looking for a 3 outs or a corner that could be like 4 ins or 3 ins. It just limits the number of pieces you're gonna go through, and it's gonna save you a lot of time down the road for sure. So yeah, and you see the foam boards right now is gradients of white and super light purple. Didn't sort that much more except just putting them by pieces. So working now on the very light stuff, like the white pieces that I couldn't fit on top, they would kind of go at the bottom. The gradient from light purple to almost gray, they don't go at the bottom, the lighter ones, so they go there on top. After that, working on the stairs a little bit. I did the 2 bottom layers, and now back to the top. I decided to just go, let's just finish that white part. I mean, I'm stuck with a few white pieces. They cannot go anywhere else pretty much. Of course there's that lighter blue, but they were not blue, they were just white. So like I just finished that part. Now working with pieces, I have to just take pieces on the trays and put them on the foam boards by shape. I have to like do the hard work, I guess. Now this puzzle took me, like I said, 25 hours total. My timer will just stop at some point and then I just reset it, but total 25-26 hours. Been working on the yellow to like light brown, been working again, going back to the blue, to the yellow, to the blue. Just when I get stuck, I don't like to stay too long on the same spot. I guess it's I don't know, tiring a little bit. I've been taking pieces on the foam boards. I did separate like pieces that had details that I knew it would be characters. I would just leave them for later. I knew I didn't want to do that yet, but you can see transitions already when the top of the like the puzzle going down to the light pieces, you start seeing some faces. So like now I know I'm getting to that part that is just gonna be a long transition line of like light purple or light gray that will become faces now. So looking for these pieces, when I see them I know they're gonna go there. Now back to the blue part. Also, I've been stuck with that for a long time. I had some pieces assembled there that would just stay there forever. I just couldn't connect them, but I had like a few pieces connected together. I look at the image, I know they're gonna go somewhere there, but just couldn't find the exact spot, so I leave them there. Now elimination, I take brown and red pieces and start working on some characters. These pieces are unique, so there's not a lot of red characters or brown characters, so I take the pieces, try to connect some of these together. Now another tough challenge, the top left. I went back with all the dark purple pieces. Again, elimination. I know these pieces, they don't go anywhere else. Like it's a very dark purple that will not really go on the top right. They have to go on the top left. So you just have to sit down, take these pieces and just connect them. They go there. There's no other spot, so you just have to work on it. Same for the top right, but I just left that for later because there's a lot of dark blue that will not just go on the top. It's just gonna go like you see I'm trying here, but it's not working. These pieces, they don't all go there. They go on the middle right also. So I don't want to do that right now. I just want to just go back somewhere else. The lighter blue again, working on that. Interesting and challenging puzzle for sure. They have some pretty tough parts, and I'm leaving the hardest for the end, I guess, is the dark blue. There's so much stuff. Some dark blue have like stars on it. Some dark blue has like black lines that will go on the sky, but just the blue will go on the machine or something. As you can see also on some of the trays, I've been working on some characters. I took the white pieces that are just plain white that I know are, like you can see in the middle, Luke and Leia. They couldn't really be anything else. I knew they were characters, so I've been assembling them in the puzzle trays. And after that, pretty much all the pieces are there. I sort by shape again, and then I start looking for unique pieces. I really start looking at the image now. Took the brown, took the gold, assembled 3PO, but also the guy on the left has like some gold on his clothes. And again, looking at the image a lot, taking faces from the foam boards. I look at the pieces and I see faces, and I look at the image and I kind of know where they go. If they got blue background, they go on the right. If they got light purple, they go on the left. So yeah, assembling characters as much as I can, trying to eliminate as many pieces as possible from the foam boards. It's just so many pieces. I say that often, but it is a lot of pieces, and you want to just get rid of as many pieces as you can by eliminating the easy ones from the foam boards. Here you see the black pieces. They're Darth Vader pretty much, or they go on the left. There's not a lot of, because it's like a textured black, you know, it's not the sky, and there's no more black sky. It's the like solid black with white stars. It's all done now. So if you see black now, it has to be somewhere on the characters. There's not that much. So again, elimination process. You can see right now, it's like the easy stuff is pretty much done. The characters, they came together pretty much. So it's gonna be feeling now is the most challenging part, I guess. A lot of dark blue, dark purple kind of, and some details on dark blue, because you see the gradient on the right that I didn't touch. Like the characters on the right, they're really blue-ish, so they just go with the other pieces. It's kind of, yeah, it's the stuff that just was left there for later. And now I look at the foam boards, I look at the shapes. So that's another thing you learn when you do a lot of 1,000 pieces puzzles, is usually you do that at the end. When you're at the end of a puzzle, you sort by shape, and then you go on the puzzle, you look at the clues. You just go on like all the empty spots, and you look for the unique stuff, like 2 ins, 2 outs, like corners. And then you go on the foam board, because there's less pieces on that foam board that are corners kind of. So again, elimination, and the fewer and fewer pieces remaining, well, it just gets easier and faster to find what you're looking for. And when you get to that part now, the last couple hours, you just go section by section. I mean, it's either the purple gradient on the left, or the blue gradient on the right, or the dark pieces on the top of the puzzle. So you have to just I don't want to say do your time, but yeah, at some point you're gonna have to do the tough stuff, and that's why you keep it for last, because you have way less pieces remaining, so you don't have to search too much and go through hundreds and hundreds of pieces to find that one piece you know you're looking for. You have the clues. So that's it, guys. The final hour is just patching. As you can see, it's just faster now. The tough spot on the right, I just go for it now, because you know, like the Millennium Falcon on the right is a bit of a lighter blue, so when you have less pieces, it's easier to spot them. The dark stuff on top, just fill it. Dark stuff in the middle, just complete. And the remaining pieces are like the Jabba on the right, couple robots, and then the left is just purple gradient characters. It was a fun puzzle, guys. It was fun, challenging, but again, about 25 hours for 2,000 pieces. I said earlier, I had some 1,000 pieces that were so hard that were in the 20 hours. So it's a lot of pieces. It's not a lot of fun to sort at the start. Like an hour plus to go through all the pieces, flip them all up, is not the fun part. But assembling it was kind of a gradient. It was a lot of characters. It was Star Wars, something I love a lot. I don't know if I can recommend, unless you're a huge Star Wars fan and you want to have a puzzle on your table for a while, because 25 hours, if you have a life, kids, you go to work, you have other stuff to do, that puzzle is gonna be on the table for a while. So are you okay with that? And also it's pretty big, so do you have a big table? I kind of prefer 1,000 pieces puzzles and 500 pieces too. I did try a bit of everything in the 2 years I've been puzzling. Speed puzzling, I did play with it a little bit. A lot of 1,000 pieces. I tried a lot of different brands. I like the easy colorful stuff. I do mix it up, but I don't think the big puzzles are my favorite thing to do. I don't think I want to do that often, but once a year, it's kind of cool to mix it up. But that's it. So that was it. 2,000 pieces, 2,000 subscribers. Again, thank you guys so much. I said that already, but it means a lot. If you guys enjoy these videos, subscribe, smash that like, leave me a comment below. What are you working on lately? And that's it for me today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.